Monday Night Football, 8 p.m. kickoff. This game was supposed to be in L.A., moved to Arizona because of all the fires happening out in L.A. It's obviously an awful situation for anyone dealing with that. But so this game has been moved to Arizona. Vikings at Rams. This was a pick'em. Once that happened, the spread moved to Minnesota -2.5. It was Minnesota -1.
Yeah.
Now it's Minnesota -2.5. What do you think of this game, though? It's a great matchup between one of the most blitz-heavy defense,
yes.
in the NFL, against a quarterback in Matt Stafford that absolutely thrives against a blitz.
He's a champion. He's
great
been
offense,
here.
great defense. Yeah, Brian Flores against Sean McVay, two great coordinators and play callers. McVay's a head coach.
I'll tell you one thing.
Kevin
I understand why Vegas moved the line and made the Vikings a favorite after everything going on with the Rams, surrounding the Rams and that community there in L.A. Of course, our thoughts and prayers with Los Angeles. But I'm going to tell you something. Even though I understood why Vegas moved the line, boy, was I glad they did it, because it presented a gambling opportunity for your boy. Because I walked right into that chat. Give me the Rams money line. Think about this. All the distractions, tragedy surrounding the team, moving. We got to go to Arizona now to play the game. You're probably concerned about your house or your family or friends or whatever. There's a ton of noise right now around this Rams team. What do you need to get through that? You need a strong head coach that can handle it and have all the I's dotted and all the T's crossed. Check Sean McVay. You need a veteran champion quarterback who's been there, done that. Check Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
I think everything else on this Rams roster is young and opportunistic. That defense is young and opportunistic. Those receivers, Kupp and Puka. I mean, they're surrounded with a lot of youth and talent, but at the head is the head coach and the quarterback. Both of these guys are uniquely equipped for the situation and the realities that the Rams are dealing with right now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Vikings are coming off an emotional, heart-breaking, gut-wrenching, soul-crushing beatdown to the Lions. So, Sam Darnold didn't exactly look like he did all season. Kevin O'Connell still, kind of earning his druthers here as a head coach in this league.
Yeah.
It just feels like the Rams' time to me. And, obviously Vegas making the Vikings a favorite. I think most people, generally speaking, think the Vikings win this game. Give me the Rams, because I think they overcome all this because of that head coach and quarterback combination.
I'm so stuck because I believe in the Vikings because of this defense. But again, Brian Flores, no one blitzes like him. And Matt Stafford is exceptional against cover zero.
Yes.
Brian Flores, no one disguises coverages like him. Matt Stafford is great against taking on disguised coverages that switch at the snap. What gets me is this Rams defense. Jared Verse, fantastic defensive end, is a game record. That D-line is good. They're middling against the run. They're middling in the pass defense. And I think eventually that comes to bite them. Look, this Rams offense, it's Stafford, led by Sean McVay. It's tough to find a better quarterback head coach combo in the postseason, not named Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, that you would trust more than those two, right? It's Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Kyron Williams on the ground. But it's this Vikings defense. And more importantly, this Rams team, you mentioned how Sam Darnold struggled. Now, look, we can see wrinkles. We can see changes. This is a Rams defense that doesn't blitz a ton. Sam Darnold struggles against a blitz. Now it's going to be the choice of the Rams. Do we sit back, get into coverage, play bend, don't break, and let Sam Darnold pick us apart? Or do we just unleash the wolves on him, pin their ears back, and send the house every single time and see how he adjusts? I think this is going to be such a close game, and I'm honestly going to lean under on this one. Because I think what we see in the first half compared to the second half, you could find that total right around 49, maybe 50.
Yeah.
But I'm going with a number of the under on this one. I just think it's going to be low scoring. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's 24-21, though. I think Vikings end up winning this. I'm more confident in it being tight, though, and the adjustments, again, we see. It's going to be Sean McVay and Kevin O'Connell in the first half. What do they do going into the second half? It's Kevin O'Connell and Brian Flores, again, against Sean McVay. I love this matchup. I love it's on Monday night. I love it's at 8 p.m. because this is chess with humans.
Yeah.
In one of the most, just intricate, difficult, complex sports in the world, and in terms of scheme and execution. And you're going to have Brian Flores against Sean McVay, and then Kevin O'Connell trying to steer Sam Darnold to success. I think it's going to be such a good game.
Okay, so you went 24, would you say 24, 21 or 20?
Vikings. So I have them covering, but I just like that under more.
I'm going to go 27-23 Rams.
50.
And I'm going to tell you who steals the spotlight, surprisingly, here. I'm going to take this young Rams defensive line, particularly Jared Verse. I just think they're going to make Sam Darnold's life hell. I hear what you're saying about the blitz. You may not need to blitz. I mean, this defensive line for the Rams, no Aaron Donald, no problem. Okay, they're young, but they're ready. I'm going Rams, 27-23. Their defensive line steals the show. Defensive game, I agree with you, but I think the Rams defense steals the spotlight more so than the Vikings, which everyone's actually predicting will happen, that the Vikings defense will be the story. I think it'll be the Rams.
I think the Rams defense could be the story, but it's how they let that team down, though. Again, on the back, that's what I worry about. It's not a great secondary they have playing for them.